Hey guys, it's Ian from Entrepreneur Anywhere, and I wanted to do this quick tutorial on doing a Skype interview on 2 channels using Audacity. I got a request for it, so I thought I would go ahead and put this together. It's pretty straightforward for the most part. Everything software is free, and by the way, this is for the Mac only, not for the PC. I'm sorry, PC guys. I own a Mac, and that's what I do most of my stuff on. So that's what I know for right now. Maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to do it for PC, but right now this is just for the Mac. So you're going to need obviously 3 pieces of software. One is going to be Audacity, of course. The second one is going to be Line In by Rogue Amoeba, and I'll make sure I have a link for that below. And the third piece is going to be Soundflower by Cycling 74. And I'll also have a link for that as well. Let's get that out of the way. Once you install these 2 pieces of software, you need to set them up along with some system preferences. And I'll show you how to do that now. Let me go ahead and pull up my Soundflower. It's in the background, so I want to make sure that you can see that. Soundflower up here. Pretty much when you install Soundflower, you leave everything as is. It defaults to everything as none. You'll be using Soundflower 64 and just leave it the way it is. So nothing there you have to worry about. Now we want to go over to the system preferences and pull up sound. Make sure that your output is set to whatever device that you're listening on. I'm listening on my Firewire device, and you want to make sure that your input is on your microphone input as well. Okay, you see mine going there. All right, let's get out of here and let's go into the utilities. We're going to go into the audio and MIDI utilities here and set that up. All right, mine is open, so I'm going to go here and open it up here. And we're going to do a couple of interesting things here. We're going to go in and we're going to add a couple of devices, what we call aggregated devices. And it's pretty simple to do. You just have to make sure everything is set up properly. So we're going to go down here. I've already added them here. I have an aggregated device here and a multiple output device here. And how you add them is very simple. You're just going to go down to the plus sign here, and you'll see a drop-down menu that says create aggregated device and create multiple output device. You need to create one of each, like I've done here. Okay, so let's go into the aggregated device. Let me show you the settings here. All of your devices, your output devices are going to show up here. I should say your input and your output device are going to show up here. What you're going to do here is you're going to select your microphone of choice. Mine is a Firewire, which where mine is my mic is connected to a Firewire device, and you're going to check that box and also hit Soundflower 64 here. Check that device, and then up here, make sure that your clock source is set to that particular device that you're using for your microphone. A lot of you I know are using USB microphones, so that might be your source. So then let's go down to your multi-output. And the same thing here. Check the boxes for your output device, wherever your speakers are coming from. Like if you're using a device for your speaker, or you're using your built-in output, whatever your speakers are connected to, or your output is coming to, that's what you want to select here. And then you also want to hit Soundflower. And up here for your master device, you want to select Soundflower 64. Leave everything as is. Your clock rate should already be set to 441, so don't worry about that there. Okay, so now we've set up everything in here we need to set up. Let's close that out. Let's go ahead and bring up line in, which I have over here. And line in, you want to make sure that your input is set to your microphone, whatever that is. Mine is my Firewire again, and your output is Soundflower 64, and you do that here. Right now I'm in pass-through, so if I hit that, my mic will go out. Let me do that really quick, just show you, but you won't be able to hear any of my sound. Hold on. So that's where you select the actual input and outputs. And then also there's one other thing that you need to do is make sure that your advanced channel settings are set to the proper channels. By default, channels, your input is set to 1 and 2. It's already set by default. And then for your output, let me show you this by hitting pass through real quick. So you have your default channel here, and you want to set your output to channels 3 and 4 and leave the buffers to default. So what I was showing you was with the the input channels and the output channels. One default is 1 and 2, so you don't have to do anything to the top for input channels, and the output was set to 3 and 4. Okay, so we're done here. Now let's go ahead and bring up Audacity. And Audacity, the preferences show up here, but you can also, go back here. Why you want to go to do it in here when it's already here, I don't know, but just in case you're used to doing it that way, you want to set your device to this is your speakers again, whatever your speakers are set, whether they're built-in output or whatever you need them set to, and you're going to set your device as Soundflower 64, channel 64. Up here, you'll see the same exact thing. And then you also over here, which is kind of different, you're going to set this to input 3 channels. You'll see here that you have all these different channels. You want to do 3. You can actually set it to 4, but you want to do 3 because what happens is the way this thing routes, it routes 2 channels from Skype, and you can't do it down. You can't just do 1 channel. You have to do 2. And on your mic input, you can actually assign it to 1. The reason why you want to do that is because you don't want to take up any more audio space than necessary, which makes the file bigger. So all you need is 1 channel for your microphone. So you set that to 3, and you are all set here. All right, one other thing, let's go ahead and bring up Skype. And just in case we do a test call, but if you didn't know how to set your test call up, just so you can check it, you want to go to your search field over here and type in echo 1, 2, 3 normally. And that will bring up your Skype test call. So anyways, I have mine already up. Let's go ahead and do a test and see how it's working. Hit record here, hear my voice, and I'm going to hit the Skype call. And
hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you.
Yep, it's playing back. Let's see if it's recording my voice at the same time. Test 1, 2, 3, and let's listen back. Yep, it's playing back. Let's see if it's recording my voice at the same time. Test 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. That is how you record a more like a 3-channel Skype call, with having your Skype call on the first 2 tracks and your microphone on track 1. And just so you can see that it recorded properly, let me go ahead and play it back. Here, hear my voice, and I'm going to hit the Skype call. And
hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep.
So there it is, guys. If you have any questions or comments, just please leave them below. And please hit the like button if you like this tutorial. And that is it, guys. Have a great day.